Hey, what's up, everybody? It's David McCullough Cash, DAVID MCCULLO DAVID MCCULLOUGHCASH, and you can find me on all the search engines. But uh, well, I've quit my podcast temporarily, so I've got to start another account for that. But you can go to Spotify and listen if you search for David McCullough Cash. Um, And see, David and Cash is easy to spell, but McCullough is a little bit difficult. It's MCCULLOUGH, and then David Cash like money. David, as in every other person named David. But I don't know. I finally paid a little bit off of my Xfinity bill because I owed them $64.70. But I paid off 24 of it today, so I only owe them $40. Um, and I hope if I don't have it by May 4th, they're gonna cut my internet off. But this is just the world I live in, and like I tried getting donations for my videos and podcasts and Internet Archive stuff, but no one would send me anything. So, um, but I still feel like there's stuff to say, and I wish there was a way to do this where I could make money, a little bit of money at least, but that might not be possible. But that's okay, I guess. But really, it seems like to get any level of business going at all, you've got to spend some money. I really don't have the money to spend on professional help getting all my stuff trending and people being subscribers and being listeners or whatever. But does not mean that much in a way, because basically I'm being shadow banned, and I think I'm getting a lot more views and listens than I would expect, but or that are being reported. But so um, but I just don't feel like why promote other people when they won't promote me? And all I do is, I mean, I don't know. I guess I would say if you're gonna listen to somebody, listen to Gary Vee. He's pretty good. He's a business person, a mentor, kind of motivates you to work. Gary Vee audio experience on Spotify, or um, uh, I don't know. I can't think. Art Bell, Somewhere in Time, or Art Bell, Coast to Coast with AM with Art Bell. And it has a bunch of older shows, because the actual Coast to Coast AM thing is blocked. Sort of, you have to pay up front for the paywall, but the old archive shows of Art Bell you don't have to pay for. And it covers a lot of stuff like aliens and UFOs and secret government projects and um, ghosts, weird experiments that have been done, disappearing time, missing matter, stuff like that. And like honestly, I've seen some stuff that really doesn't make a lot of sense. That would people would say was impossible. Like I saw. I mean, I guess it's just that I'm afraid to talk about it all, where everybody can hear what I'm saying and make judgments about what I think I saw or what I said, or whatever. But uh, and I don't want people to think that like I'm crazy or something. But I've seen nature do some really incredible things. Like there were these fruit flies that were in my old apartment one time, and I left out a piece of fruit, and it not only like made its home on the fruit, it also ate the fruit, and all of a sudden there was a bunch of them, and then so I put a cup of water, let's say, just a cup of something I was drinking, of, and it and then I looked 30 minutes later, and the whole cup was half of the liquid had disappeared out of the cup. There was no way these tiny flies could have put that in their stomachs. So that was something I saw that was paranormal, that didn't make any sense. So it's like, I guess that's something I want to talk about on this show, is things that that don't make sense, or whatever. Uh, I I'm on the Internet Archive. You can go to internetarchive.org, INTERNETARCHIV.org, and search for David Cash. And I've got a few of my writings up there, but you see, without guests, this show is pretty boring. Like when there's guests involved, even if it's like, you know, whenever there's somebody else I can talk to and bounce ideas off of, it makes for a better show, you know. But so this is just what I've got now. But um, I oh, the other paranormal thing I saw one time was my cactus that I got from Home Depot. I put it on the left side of my desk, and then I looked up and it was on the right side of my desk. So it somehow moved on its own without me moving it. I didn't. I remember I never moved it. Why would I move it? I moved it on the left side of my desk. Then it moved. It somehow transported itself to the right side. Um, and then I wrote something on the internet. I think I wrote on the Internet Archive or one of my YouTube channels that I saw a UFO in the sky, in the clouds, that looked to me like a baby that was sick and inside the womb or something. That was the impression I got, but it was just really weird. And so yes, that happened also. But like the whole reason I got started doing this is because I would Google myself. I would have all these random screen names and do all this other stuff. But when I Googled my own name, I didn't find all I would found is stuff that I didn't want to see. And so that was really the motivation behind me making all this media. And but like I could start a company and call it the David Cash Production Company or David Cash Ventures LLC. But I think it's just simpler to use my own name because I can put a bank account behind that and I can put money behind that without actually having to start a business. But anyway, like there is really no business besides what I mean, like, well, my parents have a property business. I helped that with that a little bit, but I was more interested in digital real estate and digital as where you have regular real estate. Someone owns that. That's a land, like something, a land-based thing where you own the land and the house beneath it, right? But or they do. But I just always thought internet real estate was important, and obviously I could be delisted tomorrow for all my stuff. But I worked on this for the past few years and made some progress. And as you can see, this isn't the most professional background. There's my bike in the background, a TV. I'm actually watching Daystar, the Christian TV network, which that's the closest I will come to going to church, is watching TV, church TV type stuff. But still, I like it. It's got Joseph Prince and a few other people. I don't remember their names. Oh, I'll tell you about this. I was looking in the LA Dream Center. There's this place in LA called the LA Dream Center. It's a homeless shelter. It does transitional housing. It's got a veterans program. It's got all this stuff. So I even applied, but I just got sick of. I just felt like maybe I should leave, and things weren't going well here as I wanted them to. But I changed my mind. But anyway, before changing my mind, I filled out the application, and they emailed me back immediately and wanted to know more. And I changed my mind by then that I wanted to go. But if things ever fall apart here where I'm at in Huntsville, Alabama, and I need to go somewhere, I know I can go to the LA Dream Center, and it's in LA. And actually, rental prices have dropped there some, so I would be able to afford an apartment. And because I guess the feeling behind it is, I don't have a lot of friends here. I don't have a lot of close people here besides my family and a few other people, and I just get bored with the same places and people and everything, and want to go travel and a new adventures and stuff. But it may not. But I don't have some delusion that I'm going to go to LA and become famous and make millions of dollars. But I think this show would be easier and better embraced if I was doing it from Los Angeles, because shows like this, I mean, I know it's not that professional, but it could be more professional, but I don't feel like I can do it here because, like, actually I went to the local radio station WBHP that has Coast to Coast AM on it, a show I like, and I mentioned it on Twitter and said, give me a radio show Saturday and Sunday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And they didn't ever contact me back though. So okay, so I'm not gonna go to the next step and try to email them. I guess that's their answer. But um, so it's hard to start your own thing when there's not an infrastructure to do it where you're at. But um, if you'll notice, the beginning of my YouTube videos and stuff was a documentary kind of on the places I was working. Being a college dropout, I never really had a firm career anywhere, so I would work at various places for a little while and then go somewhere else. But so I just moved to a new area to South Huntsville again for the third time I've lived in South Huntsville. But there's places around here I may apply to, and so if I do apply to your place, please don't turn me down because I am a hard worker. I try to look for the best opportunities and for places where I will fit in with the company culture and everything else. So, um, but yeah. So I don't know if you heard about. Well, why make this political? I was about to say something that you might think is political, but I changed my mind. I'm not going to say it now. Um, well, I'll tell you this. I watched Top Gun Maverick, and I really liked it. I watched John Wick, some of John Wick 4, and I liked it. I watched The Matrix Resurrections, again with Keanu Reeves, like John Wick. I liked that. I saw the new Batman movie with, I forgot his name, but I liked that. Bullet Train with Brad Pitt, I did not like that much. I liked his previous movie Ad Astra better. The newest movies on Netflix that I like are You People and Me Time, which are both interesting movies. Um, but yeah, I never. The thing is that when it's just you and you're the only person that people know about from your city, except for people that are on AM radio and stuff, then there's not much of a way to like get your stuff out there. So like I don't really know who to talk to take this to the next level. And also people think that well it's got to end because I'm not 21 now, I'm 31 or whatever. But I disagree. I really disagree, sincerely disagree, and believe that maybe I'll get maybe I'll learn how to make things a little bit better and maybe I can get some guests. I mean I think this what this show is lacking is guests. So you can email me at cashddavid3701 at gmail.com, cashdavid3701 at gmail.com if you want to send me a clip and I'll put it in here and you'll be the guest. But like there's no necessarily a need to be in the same studio with somebody. If they can just send me something like this and I'll put it on my show. Or like I don't know if I could or I could. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like there's things that are done in person that could be done remotely, or or we could do it like a Zoom call, and I would record the Zoom call and then play that. So I don't know. It just seems like I want to do all this stuff and nobody else does, and but um, I don't know. I guess what really happened was, I mean, it wasn't. I don't know. I guess it wasn't until I feel like people are scared from being around me because they think that I'm just want to record everything and put it online. But in a way, like I do like doing that because it seems like things go by so quickly and you're doing one thing one day and then the next day you're doing something totally different and all that time is gone. All that stuff that you're going is just up to your memory about the way it was. And so that is why I tried to document a few of the places I worked at, but I don't know if those places wanted me doing that or not. So in the future, I'm not going to do that unless I somehow feel it's okay to do that. But but I did like I just kind of bounced around from places to places working because this was what I enjoyed doing was whether it was rap music or YouTube videos or podcasting. It was just something I enjoyed doing, and it was never really clearly paid for either, which this way or that. I just had the luxury of being able to do it, And but I realize I may not be able to monetize this at all. And but I have some ideas, and I just want people to be respectful of what I'm saying and think about donating $200 to me anytime at paypal.me /pre-owned clothes. It's paypal.me /preowndclothes, or attached to my Gmail, cashdavid3701 at gmail.com, or my cell phone. Well, you can call my cell at 256-658-9939, and I prefer text. But like, if anybody wants to get involved in my show, what I'm doing here at all, then you got a way to get in touch with me. But like, I could see me having a radio show. I could see me doing that. But like, I just see these other AM radio people here that I look into. Like, Dale Jackson has a few things up. He's a local AM radio person on WVNN 770, and this other guy, Jack Armstrong, has nothing up, but he's from WBHP. But I've got way more than Dale Armstrong, though. And okay, it gets more professional every time I do it, because it was just a matter of making what I could make and learning from the experience. So not everything I made in the past is perfect, or there's been, like, this TV in the background. Why is the TV in the background? I don't know, because it is. Because I like seeing the TV in the background, and you're not hearing the volume. Why is my bike in the background? I don't know, because I like the company. Look, it's North Rock. Because this is just, so wherever I live is like the studio, and I want it to be a place where I can, like, speak my mind and not be stifled by anyone or anyone nearby or anything. So, all right. And the paypal.me /pre-owned clothes, that's my link. Anybody in the world can send me money. You can send me $20, you can send me $5, you can send me $10, $50, $100, $200. I think the limit you can send per week is $500. If you just want to send $500, just see what you can do. Even if you just sent me $5 or $10, that would still make my day. Because no one has bothered sending any money yet, and it's kind of like Wikipedia. Wikipedia asks for donations. I donated to them a few times. The World Wildlife Fund, I donated to them a few times. And basically, my goal is to document things that happen to me, whether it's from like a paranormal perspective, like I was talking about, or from a business perspective. Oh, speaking of business, I know if you follow Gary Vee, from the Gary Vee Audio Experience, and Gary Vaynerchuk, he's like on the board of Bojangles and all this stuff. He's got his own line of NFTs, VeeFriends. But like, my idea for all these NFTs was have an NFT T-shirt collection. So you buy by buying the shirt with the graphic on it. Not only do you pay that pays for your ownership in, like, whether it's 3 ETH or whatever, but you get a T-shirt, like maybe 3 different T-shirts that you can have if one goes down, and so to represent the NFT you bought. And I also mentioned, and you just pay that way, and so it gives you a piece of the token or the coin, and also a way to promote it. I like Cool Cats. I don't know if y'all have seen that, but that's pretty cool. And what's the other one? There's so many of them, but again, if any people want to get NFTs, it's hard to know how to get how to be able to design all that stuff without somebody telling you. So if anybody who has any help or advice that you don't mind giving up for free, because I have no money to tell me how to monetize my YouTube page and my Spotify and all this stuff, like, I'd appreciate it. But I doubt that'll happen, because it never happens, and I keep asking and nobody responds. But and lately, And I guess the only way you would be able to meet me is through the bus system, the shuttle bus or Orbit. So it costs you $1 to ride it here and there, and then when you get to the transit station, they give you a free pass. So it's really cost. So anyway, I've got to take that sometime. So if you really want to meet me, or there's somewhere you can meet me, but most of those people are just like me trying to get to work or wherever. So, but I thought maybe work could be here. Maybe there's work behind the camera, or at least behind a camera, and I could try to. I was thinking about trying to film a movie and selling it to Netflix, because I heard Prince Harry did that. With him and his wife Meghan. I guess it's Meghan Markle, or yeah, and they made this whole movie and sold it to them. I don't know how much they sold it for, but if I sold a movie to Netflix for like $10,000 or $100,000, I'd be pretty happy with myself. Um, but and I just have expenses that I need to pay, and also if you're a company around here and you see this because I submitted my resume and you saw my latest YouTube video, this is for you too, to see what kind of guy I am and what I'm talking about, as opposed to just a regular resume. And I noticed people were looking me up online, and I wanted to improve what they saw. And I know it isn't perfect, but it's just the best I could do at the time. And so, but yeah, I may start applying nearby, because I don't have a car, but I can walk, and there's a bunch of places nearby. So if I do apply to your place, I hope you'll get back in touch with me and give me a chance to work for a little while. And if I find the right place, I could stay there for years. It's just I don't have, but I just need about $1,200 a month to meet my expenses. I could go less than that. I could go 200 a week. But if I had 1,200 a month, that would be really nice. That would be really good. And obviously, I have stuff that I want that only I can provide. But I've been in food service a lot, as a cook, as a host, as a cash register person, at the drive-through, at night at fast food places and bars and nice restaurants and stuff. But anyway, it seems like the only thing these places look at is that the fact that I'm a college, that I only have my associate. I don't even have an associate's degree, but I dropped out of college basically, and I got 90 credits. But I mean. But from the places I've worked, and from working at my parents' real estate business, I've learned a lot. And I should have stayed in insurance, and I was going to get into investments and stuff, but that didn't work out fully. But I wish I had done that. Um, but anyway, but this is just where I'm at, and this is what I'm doing, and and also, you never know. Maybe in I could always run for political office. I just don't know if I would have the money to do it, and what my parents would say. But they'd probably say no, that's not a good idea. But years from now, it could be. I mean, maybe it will be one, maybe it won't be. What I really want to do is start a tech company, and I wanted to start I was talking about PRAs, personal robotic assistants, and all these ideas I had for people having a personal robotic assistant, and that would be like replace the spouse. You'd have the breadwinner. I mean, not with existing families, but like it'd be like for millennials and people just getting married. Instead of getting married, they just have one of these PRAs, which would manage a bunch of stuff and drive and use a cell phone, and maybe have Chat GPT built into it. I don't know, but anyway, I don't want my job to be replaced by a robot either. But um, I don't know. But all these companies that I want to start, I don't have any money to start, so it ends up somebody else gets them started, because I don't have the startup capital to get going, and I don't have great credit, so I can't get a loan. I don't even believe in loans, so I don't want to take a loan for however much I need and then not be able to pay it back. I'm just asking for people to invest through PayPal and send me small amounts. But if that could get up to, if that just was 200 in my account right now, that would help. But I told you it's paypal.me/pre-owned clothes. paypal.me/preownnedclothes. Maybe Elon Musk can donate. Somebody had to go invest in Tesla and SpaceX and all this stuff for him to get started. He got investors somehow. That wasn't just his money. I think he started PayPal too. So, and now he's got control of Twitter because he bought it. But oh yeah, my Twitter page. Let me see. Hold on a second. I'm gonna tell you about my latest Twitter page, and I'm almost running out of time here, but this is on my awesome LG V20, and which is a great phone from Samsung or from LG. Samsung and LG are both based in South Korea, also, so let's remember that. And I'm at David Baidu, at DavidBaidu, at David BAIDU, and it's just my latest page. And sometimes the pages go down, or I lose access, or something goes wrong. But that's let me get my one more page, one more. Hold on. But yeah, the PayPal link is solid, and my dad sends me money through there sometimes. And the reason it's pre-owned clothes is because I started off selling clothes I bought from cheap places, and then resold them, tried to resell them on eBay. And so now I can't. PayPal won't let me change the name, so I guess I'm stuck with it for now. But my other phone is a Samsung Galaxy A11, and I just think it's cool to know what kind of brand your phone is, so the people out there know that, hey, he's promoting our company. He's talking about this brand of phone. Maybe other people will go get the phone. I don't know. So my other page is at DMKSHIZ, at DMCashes with a Z, at DMKASHIZ. And I'll try to keep these pages up for as long as I can. And sometimes in anger I'll delete them or something. And I'm on Twitter Spaces a lot, but I usually don't talk directly because they won't. If you get on Twitter Spaces, they might not allow you to talk when you try, so I get frustrated and just whatever. But yeah, Twitter Spaces is a fun place to talk to people. And let me show you one other thing. This here is my cactus I got from Home Depot for $6, or like $5.99. It's been alive in my custody for about 6 months, and look how cool it looks. It's the same pot I got it in. Just water it every few days, and it seems to be okay. But yeah, Home Depot has a great gardening center. Anything you want to grow, that you can legally grow or even illegally, you can go to the garden center and get grow lights and soil and all kinds of seeds. I'm not encouraging you. I'm just saying, growing plants is a fun thing to do, and just taking care of them is a fun thing to do. And if you cannot afford, but this cactus that I bought, the type of cactus it is, let me see. I don't know what kind it is. It's a cactus with decorative flower. But I read that cactuses last up to 10 years, and outside they can last up to 100 years, but inside they last up to 10 years, and that's a long time, so. But anyway, y'all look into the LA Dream Center. Maybe they can send me some money for promoting them. It's a cool place to go stay, and you can get transitional housing to go live out in LA, and they have free meals, free bunking. They've got a veterans program. So y'all look into it. It looks really cool. It looks like a nice place to go, and I don't mean I'm planning on it, but it's just a place that I kept in the back of my mind just in case I needed somewhere to go. But really what I need is a vacation, but sometimes you just can't get a vacation, and me and my family don't go on vacations anymore, and they are expensive, and everybody's got their own agenda, what they want to do, where they want to go, you know how it is. So, but anyway, this is like a vacation to me from reality when I can just talk for 30 minutes and have people actually listen to me. But in real life. Okay, but that's it.